this year. For many, it was very painful. For many, there were many disappointing moments. But I want you to know just here tonight is evidence of God for bringing you to this point. So last year, many stood at this point where we're standing tonight, at the last hour, the last month, the last few minutes of this last year. And as we look before us, we were challenged by what lies ahead. But I'm here to tell you that last year, if you made a commitment to be your best this year, or whether you wanted another year so that you could redeem yourself because of the things that we promised but didn't fulfill, and the things to which we committed ourselves but we weren't able to follow through, I trust at this point when you look back, you can say that I have done well. Because this is important. Because one of these days we're really going to be at that ultimate end. And we're not going to have a chance to repeat. And so we want to, when we step out of this year into the new year, we want to remember that it is very similar to, and in so many ways, it's going to be like stepping out of this, not just a year, but a life, into a new eternity. And at that moment, we need to be sure when we look back that we don't have regrets. Certainly, the Lord knew where we've been, and He knows the difficulty of the journey. But I'm here to tell you that no matter what life has done to you and how kind or unkind it has been, and if you were to look at it in terms of good days and bad days, I trust that our good days have been more and outweigh our bad days. How many can agree with that? Yeah. Yes, we've had our struggles. We've had our struggles not because we've been weak. We have our struggles because every man that is born of a woman is of a few days and is full of trouble. Yeah. And so we've had our share of challenges. I've had my share of challenges. We've had our share of challenges. And you have had your share of challenges. But showing up tonight is evident of the fact that God has kept us. Yes. God has brought us. And so it's important that as we look forward to this new year coming, we face this new year not with doubt, not with fears, even though we don't know what lies ahead of us. Amen. You know, we make plans for the future, but I want you to know that God alone knows what is before us. In fact, we shouldn't be afraid of the future, because He who holds the future, He holds our hands. I want to wrap this up, and I know that I'm doing quite a bit of this service, but you need to finish well. You won't get your diploma or your certificate or your degree at the beginning of your journey. It is at the end that you are truly rewarded. And as we have gotten started and we're on our way, I can hear the Lord saying, and perhaps you've heard the Lord say, as He said to His Son, "You are my beloved Son. You are my beloved daughter, in whom I am well pleased." However, the words we want to hear in addition to that is, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant." We want to finish well. And so, here's a question I want to ask in the next few moments. What have we learned about ourselves this year? How much have we grown this year? Have we been victorious? Because we need to work towards being victorious. Which of the 12 months were the most challenging for you? Was it January? That's kind of an early challenge. February, March, April. When we look back, in reality, we've had some months that were probably the most challenging for us. What was the most challenging experience that you had that taught you things about yourself? Did you really feel like it was too difficult?